So hey guys, what's up? This is Ezekiel with another King of Thieves episode for the series Let's Play thing that I'm doing. So in the last episode, we just did some raids, single player maps, and stuff, you know, just the basics. And so in this episode, I'm not really sure what we want to do exactly. Just might do just a bunch more raiding, just to increase the ranks, or maybe work on our base, but it looks like our base was doing pretty well before. Anyways, it looks like our lockpick capacity was actually fully upgraded to, well, not fully upgraded, just upgraded to level 4. And that's pretty good. It looks like also a lot of people tried to raid us, but they failed miserably because we lost a fair amount of gold, but at least our gems were not stolen. Looks like this gem is also complete, so yeah, everything's looking pretty smoothly. And maybe the purple dust? No. We just got the regular green leaf, so it's not super awesome. And it looks like we also, I keep saying it looks like too, sorry about that, but we also finished the round in 3rd place. We actually got this nice gold bonus as well as some orbs, and now we're in the Stone League. Hey, how did you do that? Beginner's luck, I suspect. Enjoy the victory. I bet you won't get any further than this. Really, you want to bet, man? I bet like 2 gold that will make it to like the gold league very soon. Greetings, I suppose. I'm Sleem, a master of the Stone League. I've heard about you. You think you can challenge Lord Raston? Oh dear, how amusing. Wow. This guy looks like he has like a croissant, a bent croissant in like a cylindrical shape on his head. I don't really know it. He looks kind of French to me. It's interesting comparison there. Anyways, it looks like we have a guild tutorial right here. So here you can join another guild or create your own. Help your guild to make it to the top to become the best thieves guild in the world. So it looks like these are the recommended guilds. However, I don't really want to join a guild at the moment because I'm going to do this like way later on, but for now we're just going to leave it as that. So in our current league, it looks like we're actually way down here. So yeah, the competition's already stacked up. You can see that someone has like almost 40,000 as their gem count value up here, and we're way down here. So if we want to get to the top third, we need at least we have to beat at least about 18k. And I mean, looking at the time, I mean, we have about 2 days and a half, so maybe we'll get here. I have no idea. We just have to be consistent then. So let's just collect all this gold. A little bit laggy because, you know, not really sure why that is. Like, it's not like we gain like 300k gold overnight. It's just a relatively small amount. But what we want to do now is that we're going to continue. Actually, we can't. We need a little bit more gold right there. So we'll hold off on that for a second. Claim this, just because, you know, the extra orbs is pretty nice. The experience isn't actually too useful, but meh, I'll take what works. So now, let's see. We still can't put gems worth like this much because it's too big, apparently. So let's just do this, and... Or actually, what's the benefits of this? I guess we get more treasure, but this will give... No, we'll do this. Like, the gem value isn't really too significant, so I don't really notice a difference anyways, so we're just gonna roll it with it like this, and let's move all these gems over here just for organization purposes, and I think that should be good. This costs 250. Okay, so if we save up enough orbs, we can actually buy another slot, so I guess we'll do that. And so while all this is doing this, I think we'll actually do some a little bit more of these raids right here. So we're gonna stop until we get to the next totem, I think, just because we need some extra gold if possible. Okay, so same idea. Oh, we actually got a free orb that time. Nice. So same idea. We just got to time this jump correctly, like here, and then just make it right here. I'm not really sure what the saws are even used for. I guess it's like an alternate path versus if you don't want to use the platforms, but I don't see why you wouldn't. So anyways, there are a few things that I want to talk about as well in this video. So this weird border thing that you're seeing right now, I was actually testing it from the first episode and then the second episode. So in the first episode, you can see all these random options down here, and then the second episode I actually cut it out. And in the end, the video quality didn't actually change after I did that, so I think I'm just gonna play in this mode because, you know, there's not too much of a difference anyways. I mean, it might annoy some people that there's all these random things right here, but essentially this is like the back button to BlueStacks. I have no idea what this button is. I have no idea what this is. I think this is just to bring the screen down, like, you know, when you're It's kind of when you hit the line thing when you're in a Windows thing. I forget what that does. I forget what it's called. Sorry. This brings up the keyboard. This connects to, I guess, social media, I suppose, or it just shares the thing. Like, I don't know. I'm just using like YouTube terminology right here. This is to increase the size of the screen and to minimize it. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. This is to minimize the screen. This is to increase the size of the windowed screen, and then this is just to close everything down. So if you guys were curious on that. And so I think I'll just stick it to this format. I mean, it didn't look like anyone was complaining or like saying anything about it, so I guess it's perfectly fine then. I'll just assume anyways. And now I remember this being kind of a pain to do because you gotta wait for this thing to like get away, but then it should be fine from here. You just have to find the right moment to jump, and then you should be able to get to the chest, no problems here. Nice, flawless victory. And so, oh man, I hate this one. This is actually like one of my least favorite, like, I guess, simple bases, because, I don't know, the timing on this is kind of wonky. I mean, you'll see, like, what I mean in just a moment. So let's try, like, right now. Here we go, and there we go. Okay. And then the saw blades just is, like, insult to injury. So if you think you've passed the cannons, then, well, you know, you're greatly mistaken. So it looks like we actually got to this totem right here just fine, so that's going to be it for the single player maps, because we want to save as many as we can for future episodes. And so let's just pick up this gem, just, you know, why not, to slightly increase our gem count. It's not a big help, but it's something. So now let's just do some random raids. So same idea, just like last time. Let's look for some, ooh, this one's not too shabby. Let's try this one just because, you know, it's also a jungle lad, which is kind of cool. So, if we want to do this correctly, we have to watch out for that Seeker Bird. That Seeker Bird may cause us some issues, as you can see. Yeah, so it will be a problem, but we just got to do this efficiently, I guess. I mean, we can do this. Like, here's the thing. I guess we can try to go back here and then trick the Seeker Bird into coming our way, but then there's that cannon as well, so I guess that didn't really work out in our favor at all. But maybe if we do this, if we do like a quick jump, so that we can jump here a lot more efficiently and then jump both of the traps at the same time. So yeah, see, like, third time's the charm, even though it affected our roulette chance, but still, it's perfectly fine. And so, yeah, it didn't get the gem, but it's okay. And look at that, we leveled up, so it didn't even matter. Actually, one thing that I want to talk about is that someone in episode number 2, right when I posted the video, they said that I should upgrade my traps just because it's a lot better if I do it really early on. And I do agree with it fully. But the thing is that I don't like upgrading traps while I'm when I'm doing rituals at the same time. I've talked about this in like a previous video because, you know, it's basically like you're just making it very hard for yourself if you upgrade a trap as the same time that you're doing this. Now, if I had enough confidence in this this dual red guard setup, I would definitely like upgrade the saw blades right now, but I'm not really confident that that's the case. I mean, most of the time you can see that most of these guys are getting like 2 stars if we actually replay what these guys did. I mean, they're dying to the first red guard, which, you know, makes it's good. But you know, if I were to upgrade, like, say the red guards, for example, then both of these guys would be gone, and then it's just the one saw blade that I'm pretty much counting on. So, you know, I just have to, it's a lot of things to consider anyways, that's why. But anyways, we need to get about 2,800 or 2,749 gold to get the upgrade that I want. We can try this base. It uses the dual cannon setup. Actually, no, it uses 2 cannons. How about that? So if we can do this, I don't know if we can though. I mean, this will be a bit close. Yep, it was a bit close. So let's just see if we can redo this. Can we try this way though? I don't think so. Okay. Let's actually wait for the Seeker Bird this time. I guess that's a better plan. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of a trick to this. I'm just not really thinking about it. So let's just do this. And right into the chest. Still got the 3 stars, so it was pretty good. And the gems in here aren't too terrible. I mean, they're not fantastic, but I mean, well, actually, no, that's pretty good. 800s, that's pretty good. So let's just get rid of this gem real quick, make some space, and let's go over here. There we go. Wait, what? We actually lowered? Oh yeah, that's because we sold one of our gems to get the better gem. So we're at 12th place. I mean, we need another like 10k, which if we get another like 10 good raids, I guess that should be sufficient enough, but we'll just have to see. And also, actually, we have enough gold to get the upgrade, but I want to get another raid down before, because as you can see, like if we were to upgrade that trap now, then we'd have no gold to actually do extra raids, not rage, which would mean that we would have to do some we would have to, what's the word that I'm thinking of, do some single player raids. And look at this base, like we could try this base, but looking at our keys, we're actually not really capable of doing this just yet. If we had more keys, then we could definitely break into purple locks, but this is clearly a base that is a little bit more advanced for our level. So let's just try something a little bit easier. I'm not saying that just because I'm too lazy or that I'm like terrible at this game, which I kind of am, but I'm saying that because, you know, I don't really want to keep either spending orbs to get more keys if we keep failing, or just keep dying because we're only using the ninja suit. We don't have like the proper gear yet. So this base isn't too bad. I mean, I'd use this as cannon, which could have been a problem, but if I just did what I just did right there, then it would have been, then it is just fine. Come on, let's get the red gem. Is this gonna be good? It's 355. Okay, so it's definitely not as good as this one, even though they look the same, which is kind of funny. But you know, anyways, let's just do this. So we definitely need some like really high gems, because at this point in time, me gaining a gem worth 300 and then selling a gem that's worth 200, I'm basically only gaining 200 from that, which is not really worth anything. So I'm gonna try to focus on like really good gems. I mean, like I can't really tell the difference between these. Like you just saw, like the gem worth 800 looks exactly like the one that's worth 300, so it's difficult to say. We could try this one. However, this uses the April Fool's jump, which could, you know, it sucks, but I mean, we could try. And ooh, actually, I didn't even look at this, and we actually got lucky there. So let's try to see if we can do this. I mean, we could get all the keys back, so let's just use like a couple of our. Oh, that's a lot of gold too, so maybe we'll do this. And actually, if you saw there, we actually used a bit like too many traps anyways, because we got here just fine. But there you go. So this is a, you know, this is a good example of when you would use the you'd use potions like I did, just because, you know, there's only one trap working, which I guess this guy had way too much faith in his April Fool's jump, so I used like a little bit too many potions, but it was just for safe measures. And so we got a really good gem and actually got a ton of gold, so that is actually pretty awesome. So let's just put this here. More organization. I don't know if I'll actually sell this for now. Like we'll just we'll do some regular raids, because, you know, I don't want to do a mistake right here. But anyways, we can actually upgrade this to level 5, which is awesome. We still have a lot of gold to work with, so that's good. So let's just proceed to some more raids. That's actually a nice raid. Very nice raid indeed. At least this early on. And this has a lot of good gems, actually. So I might actually try this base right here. Of course, it's the very last one. So I think what we gotta do here is that we gotta like do a back thing where we go over here, go here, and then jump down here, and then quickly jump here, and then just like walk our way to victory, to the chest right here. Yeah, come on, like not the middle one, anything but the middle one. And we're actually, oh, we were so close. We could respin it, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it, because, you know, it's difficult getting orbs early on unless you pay for it, or if there's any other awesome, you know, there's always ways to get orbs, cheating or by just special prize and stuff like that. By the way, if you guys did not know, I am hosting like a special King of Thieves contest, so if you can't find, like, just find the video on my channel, just type in King of Thieves contest, you should be there. And so basically you just have to follow the instructions and you have a chance to win awesome prizes like orbs and or eyeballs and such. So definitely check that out if you want to participate, because, you know, I mean, so far the video has like, I want to say maybe 5,000 views, which is pretty good, but I feel that there's still a lot of people who are watching these videos now that actually have no idea that that's going on, so just want to let you guys know. But anyways, let's see. So, ooh, this one's an interesting one. It looks like this somehow uses the red guard to make this secret bird start spinning. And the gems aren't too bad. There's a really good one, then there's an okay one, then there's like a mediocre one, but we'll try this one actually. See how we do. So, let's do this. There we go. Barely escaped from that. Looks like the secret bird's pretty much dealt with. I don't know how I should do this though. Maybe like here? I'm just guessing where I should jump. Looks like the secret bird's pretty much dealt with, but I'm just dealing with this red guard right now, which I don't know when I should jump, and I think now is the good time, so never mind. It was all fine. Middle gem, please! Let's go! Ah, man, okay, well, we got an okay-ish gem. I mean, 355. Wow, okay, so that was actually, like, just slightly better than our last gem, so it didn't really even matter. But anyways, let's look at this again. I check this frequently just to see, like, where we are exactly, so we still need quite a bit until we can reach to the third rank. So let's keep going then. And so, this one's kind of one of those weird jumps where it's like you gotta jump when this is all the way here, and then when this is like here. So maybe not this one. And the gems are like, they're like decent, but we could try to go for something slightly better. So, maybe that one, but I don't know. Like, I'm not super picky with the gems that I want to find. I like the really high gems, of course, but, you know, depending on the situation, then I guess your mileage will vary. So, I mean, most of these gems don't even have, like, good gems or any gems anyways. But, you know, this is just, like, one of the greatest things in King of Thieves is clicking the skip button, like, over and over and over again. I remember that actually, when this game first came out, I remember that this cost so much gold. I think it, like, you know, at my level, it probably cost me like, I don't know, 550 gold per skip, which was, you know, 2 skips equals 1,000 gold, and then 20 skips is 10,000 gold. So you can see that it basically stacks up in terms of how much gold you're spending. And then they've actually capped it to 60, or, well, this is me because I'm level 6, of course, but they've capped it to a certain gold amount, so that it's basically fair for everyone so that they can continuously raid, I guess. So they've lowered the cost, essentially, is that's what they've done. And man, we can't find any good, like, any good bases to raid, but, guess we could try this one. This one actually does not look too horrible. So let's do this, and let's see if we can actually race the red guard if possible. Looks like we actually might not be able to, because as you can see, we're actually just continuously sliding down more than he is. But if we're quick on it, we can actually just do what I just did here, and then just walk to victory. So I don't really know what this setup is even used for. I guess it's to prevent people from going on that side, but it wasn't really too relevant here. This gem was actually way worse than what we already got, so we're just gonna look for some gold right there. So yeah, it wasn't really the greatest of raids. And so let's just keep looking then. I guess we'll do like maybe one more raid and then just call it quits there, just because, you know, I don't want to prolong these episodes too long. Like half an hour seems kind of irrelevant for games like this. And oh, actually that was a good base. Oh, we skipped it. Oh, this one's actually good though. Never mind. So I think we can make up for the other base with this base. Now this might be a little bit of a nuisance, as you can see right here, because you have the combination of like the spinners, the red guards, but I guess if you're like me and you just kind of do it, then you should be fine with that. Ooh, really good gem right there. And that is worth 2,000. Wow, look at that. Just like utterly crushing the league. It's like now we're at 8th place. I'm watching you, just remember that. That's pretty good. So that's actually a nice way to end the episode right there. So looks like we're at 12,500-ish. So not too very far away now from 3rd place. So we might actually be able to do this if we're consistent and lucky. So let's reorganize this one last time, and then we'll call it a day right here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and leave any comments, opinions, suggestions, anything that you want to mention about this video specifically or the game, then feel free to share them, and I'll try to read them and possibly get back to you if it's a question. And that's pretty much going to be it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys. Oh wait, one more achievement. There we go. I'll see you guys next time.